Hi, welcome to my tube. My name's Marge. I'm Halcom, an empath, and I just like to do these little talks on how I feel about things. And I just did a little live a little while ago to test it out on Chrome, and I didn't really like how that went, so I thought I'd redo it in here. And I guess the climate I'm feeling, the energies today are I'm just not comfortable. I know that other people aren't comfortable too. It's just like a dis-ease, you know. You want to know somebody about how somebody's really going to be, about their true judge of character? Take away their creature comforts and see how they act. So all these righteous, noble, freaking dignified, bureaucrats, clergy, things like that, take it all away. Take all their stuff away. That's how you really find out who people's true colors are. Yeah, that's how you really find out, and it's weird, this imbalance that it's calibrating. I know it is in the astrology. It's like the circle it's the more free will we have, the broader the spiral is. But as astrology comes into it, it's like tightening down our planetary alignments. And either in the whatever is supposed to come through in this incarnation, whether it's light or dark, it's getting wrung out. So people are starting to freaking forcibly become who they are, because this is not a dress rehearsal. This human experience isn't a dress rehearsal. Unless you live on a rock, things have changed on this planet. I know things have changed on this planet, and I don't even need to hear it, because the sun doesn't rise where it rose last year, and it doesn't set where it set last year. So if people paid attention to that and believed themselves, they would see all of the changes that are happening in their own proximity. Never mind what's happening out there in Monsoonville and Earthquakeville, tornadoes in Cape Cod and snow in the middle or end of July in freaking Canada. There's one report I went to find it. There's not anywhere in main stage media is there a report about snow, but there was like almost a foot of snow up in Canada. So, this, I dare say. See, I never considered things normal, because my normal was so freaking whacked. My normal wasn't normal. So when people talk to me about normal, I'm be like, are you talking about my normal or your normal? There is no normal. So people need to remove the dissidence just using that. There's no. Everybody always has to go cautious. It has to be cautious wherever you go, because you might be in freaking spiritual state, but you don't know who you're gonna freaking meet out there. People don't know how to control their own emotions. They don't know how to control their own emotions. And where are they gonna learn? Are they gonna learn it watching football? Are they gonna learn it at the election poll? Is that where you're gonna learn how to control your emotions, by wearing your little I voted sticker? This shit isn't even real, man. It's a reindeer game. So is economics. How could so much money be put in to stuff that is just, that's why I got out of the Air Force, is because I freaking worked at an entity, and there were standards, there were rules, but none of those mattered. What mattered is who was in charge and how they felt that day. And I bet if you stop and think about it, that's how it goes in every paradigm. In law, what if you said something that was true, but the judge just didn't like it? If they took offense, you could go to jail. Well, there's a lot of people that I find their lack of humanity offensive. Therefore, I think they should be in jail. So should I be a judge? No. They end up in jail too. There was just a story about that. Juvenile court using her, nepotism. That's what all freaking governments are, is nepotism. That's all, like these specialized groups and CIA and, TSA and all the, it's nepotism. If you like a guy enough, you'll give him a budget and he can do with it whatever he wants. Nepotism, the national nepotism epidemic. It's all about who you know and what you know and how much money matters, and so it's just with this ideology that is swollen out of capacity, the way that things really are about spirit, unity, and love, peace, contentment, all that stuff, that is totally been fallen to the wayside. And now the astrology is going nope, can't be like that. Time travels in a spiral. And what I think is happening is like, hey, if you're going to be a light worker of the light and love, that is one in this carnation, that is fine. Be that all. If you're not, be that too. Just be what you are. I just want to not see people to act like they're of the light and they're not. It was funny because I don't know a whole lot about sadism. I don't like anything where they like. When I was a kid, I was just having a conversation with a girl that I didn't like doing communion because it represented the blood of Christ, and that is weird. I'm not gonna drink anybody's blood, And then now there are all these stories about blood and ritualistic and Catholic, it's. There's in every light paradigm, there's nasty stuff. In every nasty paradigm, there's good stuff. So it was fun. I got to talk to, because I don't know a lot of Sadists, because I used to just be afraid of the word, Satan. And then it occurred to me that Satan was a fallen angel too, and maybe he just got freaking screwed around his whole entire life, and he was just like, F it, I'm going to do what I want. Look at everybody else that does that. President of the United States, all these people just doing what they want, but it doesn't fall in line to universal law, so it's creating this freaking mess, man. But messes clean themselves up, and I ain't worried about the earth, As long as there's two people, it'll procreate and it'll happen, maybe, or more than two, because that's just all weird. Yeah, you need more than few people. You don't need much to start a civilization over again. The earth has started civilization over and over again, time and time again. I mean, it's just a snow globe of fucking get it right. It's the snow globe. We have every opportunity for everybody in this world to come together, and it's never once taken it. And to me, that's weird. It's always been this division of separation and borders and all this stuff, and it's not how it was intended, and how it's intended is coming through more and more because more people are coming into their spiritual side. They're coming into their, they're losing things, so they're finding more compassion. They're freaking losing houses, they're losing marriages, I see a lot of relationship ending, and they're not even coming out and saying they're ending. You just don't hear them talk, That's why it's like the next if I'm ever not single again, I'm freaking leaving all that crap off. Face butt, freaking this, maybe we'll do a video every now and again, but, or something else together, and I'll leave this separate or something, but who knows, but it's like people put all their energy to that, and then they forget about the other stuffs that kept them, and then they stop putting the effort into them, and then that the relationship becomes the entity, and then it's not fulfilling because you lose who you are, and you think all that stuff. And so, you want to know about what your character defects are, get into a relationship. Yeah. So, but I never had boundaries, or I never spoke up for myself and did it the way I never had self-respect, so I'm sure it'll play out a lot different now, and I don't even just usually bother, it's not even my thing. This incarnation isn't my freaking relationship incarnation. I learned lessons and stuff like that, but all the lessons is like what I don't want, and in close proximity to where I am, I don't even see girls that I even find attractive, so there you have it. Anyway, am I really gay if I don't have a girlfriend? Yeah. It's like, are people really bi if they're married? Well, isn't that a sacred, committed, holy union that you're only supposed to be related to one person? So I don't think married people are bi, unless you're married and an adulterer too. Watch your words, folks. Say what you mean and mean what you say, and put your best energy forward, and we'll all be okay. Hope you have a rad day. Peace.